our weather specialist, Marina Newman, the high today reached 39 degrees in Lima. Most schools had to cancel their events, but some decided to take on Mother Nature this afternoon. Amongst those teams were St. John's and Lima Central Catholic, who met up at Players Field. It is a battle of the birds in this frigid weather. A couple dogs also enjoying the game and playing fetch. Brendan Stolle on the mound for the T-Birds, and he brought his A game early on. The senior goes 5 innings with 6 strikeouts on the day. Top of the third, St. John's with a runner on third. Chandler Skim puts one deep to right field. The Sun playing tricks on the outfielder as it drops past him. That allows James Garrett to trot on in. Blue Jays strike first, taking a 1-0 lead. But that quickly changes in the bottom of the frame. Stolle puts a soft liner up the middle. Dominic Ripinoff scores from third. LCC ties things up at 1 apiece. Next batter up is Derek Pignataro. The junior gets just enough bat on the ball. Rossi Moore is going to slide on in across home. LCC takes their first lead of the game 2-1, and the T-Birds never looked back. Derek Jennings drops one over the shortstop's head. Stolle comes on home. LCC takes the ball game 9-2. Moving inside for some tennis, Ohio Northern hosting Mount Union. The Polar Bears lead the series between the two schools 30-7. Starting with one doubles, Ashley Oxenhurt with a beautiful lob over the Mount Union defense, but Oxenhurt and Lynn Kelly lose 8-2. Two doubles, different story. Kaylee Cummins puts one right down the middle. Cummins and Sabina Warthoff win their match 8-5. And in three doubles, we have Ada grad Mackenzie Wills making her presence known up front. Then her partner in crime, Katie Curry, shows off her strength as well. Wills and Curry win their match 8-0. The Polar Bears go on to win 6-3 overall. Ohio Northern has now won 11 consecutive matches in their series against the Raiders. When we come back, we move to the professional athletes. Augusta is the place to be if you enjoy golf. Highlights from the Masters right after this quick timeout. Welcome back. Saturday is moving day at the Masters, where 53 men all try to move up the board to be in contention for the coveted green jacket. We start at hole 2. Bubba Watson drains a 15-foot birdie to move to 3 under. Watson shooting a 68 and is tied for 6th. Same hole, we have an eagle sighting. Ricky Fowler getting it to drop on in. Not a bad way to start your round. Fowler shoots a smooth 65. He sits in 3rd. To number 3, Rory McIlroy has a sizable birdie putt in front of him. Playing tons of break with a gentle roll, the Irishman playing well. At 14, Phil Mickelson chipping in for birdie here. One of his better shots of the day. The lefty shoots 4 over. Tiger Watch, Woods out of the hunt but still competing. Hole 12 has not been his friend this weekend, but today they have come to terms. Woods sticking his shot. You see, he's happy with the result. Woods goes even par on the day to stay at 4 under. Your leader is Patrick Reed, a lengthy putt for birdie on the 5th hole. He pours it right into the cup, maintaining his ground. Back on 7, Henrik Stenson found some sand, but it's not a big deal. Stenson with a beauty of a shot. He cards a 70 that puts him in 5th. John Rahm also having himself a good round. The Spaniard going up high and going right at the pin. That eagle helps him card a 65 as Rahm sits in 4th. Back to Rory, who is in the hunt for a career Grand Slam, putting plenty of spin on the ball. If it wasn't for the pin, that ball was long gone. The Irishman feeling the flow. His 65 puts him 3 strokes off the lead, and he'll be chasing Reed tomorrow. The American with an impressive eagle on 15. He ends his round with a 67 and is 14 under overall. To the diamond, the Indians won their home opener yesterday. They look to make it 2 in a row at Progressive Field. 4th inning, no score. Trevor Bauer on the bump for the Tribe. He gets one swinging, and 2 batters later, Lucas Duda wants to check, but he went. Bauer with 3 Ks through 4. In the 5th, Bauer in a jam with 2 in the wagon and 2 on, and that pitch had some nasty movement on it. Bauer gets the Indians out of the inning, but in the 7th, Duda gets the last laugh, crushing one deep to right field for the 1-0 lead, and that ends up being the final score. Royals on top 1-0. Going to Chicago, the Tigers traveling to the Windy City to take on the White Sox. 3rd inning, Miguel Cabrera with the bases juiced, and the veteran capitalizes. Miggy puts one to right field. Jose Iglesias scores, and so does Leonis Martin. Miggy with a little shimmy. Tigers lead 2-0. We go to the 6th. Dixon Machado goes to left field with 2 men on. Victor Martinez and James McCann come on home. Tigers win 6-1. To the National League, the Reds traveling to Pittsburgh. Canadian native Joey Votto with a touching tribute to the lives lost in that terrible accident by writing the team's name on his cleats. Reds trailing in the 6th, but that changes with a swift swing from Eugenio Suarez. The single scores Tucker Barnhart and Jose Pereza. Reds tie the ball game at 4 apiece. And then Suarez returns with a hot bat in the 8th inning. A no-doubter at PNC Park. Suarez 3 for 4 with 5 RBI on the day. The Reds win 7-4, and the Blue Jackets lost their last regular season game against the Predators 4-2.
All right, thanks, John. We'll wrap things up after this.